Hey, sports fans, welcome back to Smoldering 30s. We have come up with the 5 ultimate questions. We are going to use these to ask, any guest we have on our show, you're going to get these questions out of them, and we're going to see what their answers are. But first, we were going to do it on ourselves.
Yes.
It's all fair. So you can't say that we haven't answered these because
no one's omitted from
we did it first.
Questions.
Yeah. All right. So Cole, I'll ask you. We'll start with you. Cats, dogs, or other?
Cats.
Why?
Definitely. I like dogs, but I'm definitely more of a cat person. I think they're cuter as animals. For one, I just think they're adorable. There's not a thing a cat can do that's not adorable. It's like, oh, I'm scratching up your wall. Oh, look
oh, how sweet.
I'm peeing in your car. Oh, it's like everything they do is just adorable. It's just like, so I just always pick cats. It's like where my dog, like he does that. I'm like, you monster, what's wrong with you?
Dog pees in the car.
Yeah.
Oh my
I was like, I'm never taking you anywhere ever again.
I would be dogs.
Yeah.
I think it fits my personality better.
Yes.
I have a dog. I've always grown up with dogs or cats.
Yes.
I've always had dogs and cats in the house. But if I on my own, my choice is dog.
Dog.
Yeah, I'd rather have a dog. I like dogs. I
feel like it fits
they're
your
more
personality.
they're more like me.
Yeah.
You know, as weird as it sounds, I feel like I'm. If anybody was to describe me, like if you asked someone, is he a dog or a cat person, they would probably say I'm a dog person.
Yeah, 100%.
Just at knowing who I am.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we got that one. That was ultimate question 1. Ultimate question 2. Boxers or briefs? This is the most revealing one of all of these.
I'm a boxer brief.
Ah, we both breaking the rules.
Yes. Yeah, I've never been a fan of boxers. They ride up on you weird.
Yeah,
and,
I've tried both.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done both also? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you get the I don't know, is it like the comfort of both?
Yes, yeah.
Instead
it's
of the boxers, right? I remember when I was in middle school, I had silk boxers. Actually, I don't know if the material was silk.
Yeah.
It felt like silk.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, those things would be hanging out of my pants.
Yeah.
By the end of the day.
Yeah, I did that same
Not
thing.
even.
Yeah, I had some ones that were silk, but they were like cheetah print. And, that's in the story for another time on our after hours. But, no, it's like, the silk ones would always be coming out of your pants, especially when we wore baggy pants back then. And they'd be, flying up, and they'd be, up to here, and you're, it just was not
It was not comfortable. Yeah. And then, the other time when I was wearing boxers, what ultimately made me switch was because I briefs as a kid, boxers as a teenager, and then I was in senior year. I'm in show choir. I'm a front row dancer in the show choir, and
front row dancer in the show choir.
So it means I was good, and at least compared to everybody else that was there. And we were so we were at a competition. First performance, there are 2 performances in the competition. Our school had never made the night show, which is the second performance. Oh. And we're before the dress change, or I think it was, and my boxers, we posed at the end of the song, my boxers are sticking out of my outfit. And I'm in the front. And I got people I know from my high school in the front row laughing at me. And they're like, and I was just standing there, holding my pose with a smile on my face, because that's what you do in show choir.
Yeah.
And then I looked down,
you're like,
and I was like, I can't imagine the color of red I turned. It's probably on video somewhere. I'm guessing
they have,
my parents.
On them, or,
No, it was Scooby-Doo. I remember. Scooby-Doo boxers. Yeah. So that's you got some extra bonus information out of that ultimate question. Yeah. So did you tried both as well?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you remember what made you switch?
Well, because I remember I wore briefs. So briefs, then boxers, then briefs again, and then I think somewhere around that line is when I I guess discovered the boxer brief. You know, where you I prefer that because I never liked the. I don't know. There's just something weird about wearing briefs as a.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of go down too low and they kind of. Too much leg is exposed.
Right.
You know,
they fit better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like these ones. Well, these ones go higher up, but the ones
We're
I was
not
wearing
gonna show
yesterday,
you.
yeah, I won't show you. The ones I was wearing yesterday, like they were like longer than my shorts, so they were like right here. So I like those because it's like it kind of gives you a little like if you're wearing like running shorts or something, you kind of have a little leg, you know, a little modesty in the leg and stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
I like that too. Yeah,
and just like all the ones I wear now are like a dry fit. I guess it's like a spandexy almost.
So like the Under Armour kind of style ones. Yeah,
it's like after wearing those, I'd never wear anything else. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That or bust.
Okay, this one sweeps the internet. This is a recurring. The next two are recurring internet ultimate questions. Okay, first one: pineapple on pizza, yay or nay?
Yes.
What?
Yes, all the way. Every time I order pizza, because I can't have cheese, so I order from.
Oh,
usually,
so you don't do cheese?
Yeah, I don't do
didn't know
cheese.
that.
Yeah, so I order cheeseless pizza, extra sauce with pineapple and sausage. Yes, it's so good. So good.
I'll eat I'll eat the pineapple Hawaiian pizza thing, but only if I have to. If there's other, I'm not a pineapple. Yeah, I don't like fruit. I don't know who thought. Yeah, who was sitting around? You know what? This bready, cheesy, delicious. Who has ever been sitting down eating pineapples and cheese together? I mean, I get yours a little bit more. Makes a little more sense. And pineapples and red sauce kind of makes sense to me because the tangy.
Yeah, because it's something about the zest of the pineapple and the zest of the tomato sauce goes together really nice.
Yeah,
I can see maybe because I'm not having it with the cheese. The cheese does something to it to make it more.
It's just I think that's where it gets me wrong.
Yeah.
Because I get like a pineapple flavored like pastry or something too.
Yeah.
Like that kind of makes sense to me.
Like those little pie
it's
things.
Pineapples and cheese combined together.
Yeah,
like that's where the
that's
line
probably
is
where the distaste from everyone, the disdain.
Yeah. All right, next one, the other internet one of the ultimate question 4.
Dun-dun.
Toilet paper, over or under?
Let's see. Let me remember so I don't seem like a serial killer. What do I do? Over. Yes, over.
You don't just offhand know.
I know. I have to think how it goes. Yeah, it's always over.
It's always over. And you're a cat person,
yes.
Which is a very strange. You don't have a house cat though, right?
Yeah, I don't have a cat in the house though.
So there's no.
Yeah,
house
I don't have that. I used to have that all the time.
Right.
The shredded.
And then you end up with a pile.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
or
then
if you have a child.
The kid pulls it.
You end up with a pile.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but still also over. I'm also an over person.
Yeah, it's like only serial killers does it the other way around.
Don't say one. So we'll know which guest is a serial killer.
If you go in someone's house and they have it going under, you need to run out of the house. As
Leave
possible.
immediately.
Yeah,
they probably they haven't clearly thought life through fully on how it is. Yeah, and they like to braze their knuckles against the wall whenever they're grabbing for butt napkins.
Yeah.
And then number 5, where would you live if you had to pick between a swamp next to the ocean or a mountain? Why would swamp be even in the cards? I don't know.
And that's what my answer is.
Is it? I love getting eaten by mosquitoes.
Yeah, I don't know. I always so there's one of my favorite movies of all time.
It is Swamp. Your answer is Swamp.
It is
oh my god, I thought you were kidding.
There's a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, Hard Target, and he's from the swamp in that movie. And then there's a Chuck Norris movie. I think it was in Invasion USA that he lived in the swamp in that one. I think that's what it was. And it was just something fun about having a house on stilts in the middle of a swamp, and you have your pet armadillo that lives in the swamp with you, and then you have your alligators that you're like, get out of here, you know. And
So now that changes the answer to your first question: what a cat or dog or other? You're actually
alligator,
other.
yeah, alligator and armadillo.
In an ideal world, you're an other.
Yeah.
That's
in a
funny.
world where I'm not shunned by society.
It just seems like such a hermit style life to be a swamp person.
Get
There's
off
a
my
show.
swamp.
There's a show now called Swamp People.
Oh
So-
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Those people are crazy though.
I haven't seen it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's just a more intense version of Duck Dynasty.
Yeah. Without the millions.
Yeah, without the millions
Yeah.
of money and duck calls and Uncle Phil who drinking his sweet tea and saying nonsense. I would probably pick mountains.
Yes.
I think I like even if the mountains are in the distance. So if I was in a valley, so say I don't know if you've ever been to Denver.
Yes. I have.
Denver's kind of in a valley like area, and you can see all the mountains off in the distance. You can even see the snow. It's really cool. It's very pretty. I don't know that I'd want to live in Denver in particular, but that's just what I'm thinking of. You know, I don't know if I want to be an actual person in the mountains because it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, high altitude.
Houses in the mountains and having like a yard
Yeah.
and flat space to actually do outdoor things on is like a lot harder.
Yeah, and it's like us who aren't used to being in the mountain, you'd have to acclimate to the altitude and stuff like
the
that.
oxygen levels
Yeah.
and stuff being different. And
Have
all
to
that.
get our barrel chests, where you get your lungs to grow, and you get the barrel chest from the lung capacity.
Oh, is that really a thing that happens?
It's an actual thing. Well, I don't know if you can get it afterwards, but people that live in the mountains a lot of times will have bigger chests because their body is just over time
Interesting.
adapted to having to take bigger breaths like that to breathe in the denser or less dense. I don't know what it is, but the
Less dense oxygen.
Yeah, less dense
Yeah.
oxygen.
Yeah. Interesting.
But
That's
like
a fun
if
fact.
if swamp was off the table, I would definitely pick mountains. I'm not a beach person.
I like going to the beach, but I just
Wouldn't wanna live
You
there.
get sand everywhere. Like
Yeah.
I'd go once a year or whatever. I love to visit. I love to go fishing.
Yeah.
In the ocean, if I could go fishing regularly. So maybe if it was like a New England type beach. Where it wasn't so much sand, it was more rocky beach.
Oh,
and then,
yeah.
like that would maybe be more my speed.
See, yeah, that would be
ocean-wise.
nice. Yeah.
Really, ideally, you'd have mountains behind you, but you were living kind of
On the shore.
like maybe a mile in,
Yeah.
because you don't want to be too close. That if a tsunami or floods or hurricanes, like you get a little bit of a buffer zone. You always see those houses after the hurricanes that are right on the coast, and they're just.
Oh, see, and yeah, that's probably my biggest hit against beach life is that you see these people they have a house, it gets destroyed, and they have to rebuild the house, and then it gets destroyed, and it's just like every few years it gets destroyed.
But the same property is still there.
Yeah.
The same hunk of property is always there.
Yeah, that just seems like that'd be absolutely miserable,
Yeah.
But like in Alaska there was beaches and stuff like that, and I guess you would see. I'm trying to remember now, but I remember us going to beaches in Alaska when I was little and stuff like that, and it'd have like the rocks there, and you probably I'm assuming that you'd still see the mountains in the background and stuff like that.
Maybe
So
I'm supposed to be in Alaska.
Yeah.
I like the heat though. I like it hot.
What?
I do. I like the winter activities like snowboarding and all that, but I like the hot. Oh, that should be another one.
Hot or cold? Definitely cold.
Definitely cold. I'd
Yes.
probably pick hot.
Yeah.
That one's so 6 ultimate questions. This
Yes.
video has officially changed its title to the 6 ultimate questions.
Yeah. And do a road trip to Alaska. We get our best content there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could do those survival videos.
Yeah.
We could do a whole
I
bunch
got-
of stuff.
I got all the gear, and I got gear for
I don't
two.
know that a road trip sounds very, very good unless.
Yeah, maybe not right now.
Right
when,
now, the gas prices
is like $10 a gallon.
Okay, it's only for something, but it's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it is $48 for like half a tank for me.
Oh, I know. Like a car that typically I would fill up on E with the gas light on for $20 is twice as much.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. I used to, I think it was like $27 or something to fill up on E, and now it's like probably over $80. I never get to E now, so it's like
Right.
I'm usually, cause I feel like it's less, like it doesn't seem like such a big number if I do it at half a tank.
So you're
you know?
just playing games with yourself.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's only $48 instead of being, I guess, $90. You know, it's like where you're like, ooh,
Good one.
yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to have to add that to our list, hot or cold, to
Yes.
the list of ultimate questions.
That's a good one.
But I think that's it. That wraps up.
Yep.
All right. This is Smoldering 30s. Thanks for watching. And as always,
Stay fresh, cheese bags. Yes.